Hey guys, this is Coach Bill with Bill Mabry Online Coaching. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Guys, today I want to do this training video for those of you that are either my past clients or my present clients, and for those of you that are actually in my Facebook group page. This training video is going to help you understand how I use Carb Manager every so often as an accountability on my protein grams, fat grams, and of course my carb grams. Now, I don't have to do this all the time because I've been doing this lifestyle for quite a few years, so I pretty much have it in my brain what foods to prepare for myself. How much protein I need per meal, and how many fat grams I need per meal, and also how many carb grams. So the only time I really do this, guys, is about every 6 months. But I've noticed it seems like some of you are having a really hard time trying to keep your protein intake within a healthy base. And so what I'm suggesting for you guys to do is to actually get on Carb Manager. It's actually a free app, and to me it's probably the easiest one out there, and use it for about 30 days. And for me it works very well because it keeps me accountable on what I'm eating and showing if I'm eating too many carbs that on my fasting day when I break my fast. Or am I eating too many carbs when I'm eating on my non-fasting days? It gives you guys a barrier or a level or a number to stay within. But if you're doing veggies, guys, if you're doing strictly veggies and colorful salads with balsamic vinegar dressings, then you can go over your recommended carb amount. Sometimes I may go over 10, 15 points. And it's okay because it's low glycemic and it's not going to knock me out of ketosis. But if you're doing any kind of starches, it could be low glycemic, it could be processed starches. Obviously, that's going to knock you right out of ketosis. So you got to kind of really be careful with those starches, especially when you're first starting out. You probably should be really watching those starches really close if you're looking to lose that belly fat or body fat. But the big issue is I'm seeing out there right now, not just for you guys that are following my program, but for those other people out there. I'm in a lot of groups, so I'm seeing questions that these group people are asking, and it looks like they have no idea where they should be at. Now, of course, when you're following my program, you know, we're looking at 55 to 60% good dietary fat, 35 to 40% good source of protein, and we're going to keep our carbs down to about 5%, which just comes out to about 20 grams of carbs. But I want to go ahead and I'm going to do a share screen here, guys, so I can show you kind of how Carb Manager works and how it benefits you when you're first starting out, to give you an idea of how much to prepare for each meal. And you do this for about 30 days. Most likely you'll get a full understanding and you're not going to have to do it anymore. But I do suggest, you know, when you're first starting out, probably the first year, you probably want to do it every 3 or 4 months, just to make sure, to just keep you accountable and to make sure that you're not overdoing your carbs especially. But the biggest thing is, guys, is really staying on top of your protein, especially for you seniors out there. You know, we need more protein than what they're recommending because we don't metabolize protein like we used to when we were younger. So we need an extra more. And so for me, you know, I'm looking at about 136 grams per day as an average, and that's an average over 7 days. You guys know that Emily and I do alternate day fasting, so we have a non-fasting day or a higher calorie day where we eat more calories, and then the following day we do basically a 23-1 fasting day. And we do that 3 times a week. We do that fasting 23-1 at least three times a week. And so I'm going to try to get most of my protein in on my higher calorie days, or my non-fasting days, you might want to call it. But still, when I break my fast on my 23-hour fasting day, I'm going to break my fast with at least 30 grams of protein. And that's kind of where you want to, most of you should probably want to look at that number. You want to have at least 30 grams of protein per meal. On your higher calorie days, if you're having 30 or 3 meals that day, you want to probably have 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal. And really that's, 6 ounces of chicken is about 42 grams of protein. So there's 6 ounces of plenty. Now for myself, Emily has around 6 ounces per meal. I go as high as 8 to 10. That's because we're trying to still add lean muscle mass, even though we're at a really old age. We want to keep adding lean muscle, and that's going to help us burn more body fat as well, and keep our body fat percent down as low it is right now for the rest of our life. And right now, guys, it's really easy for us because we've been doing this for so long. We're fat adapted. So let me go ahead and switch over to my share screen, and I'll get onto my app here. So I'm going to click on share screen. So I have a little patient here with me, guys. Let's see, let's go into here. All right, let's put in Carb Manager. There it is. Okay, guys, so this is a free app, and this is what mine looked like. And as you can see, it's blank because I didn't fill anything in. So I did that for a reason, because I want to show you how I do it. Now, with Carb Manager, what I like about it is that you guys can customize whatever goal weight or whatever goals you want to put in there. So if you can see, for me, I'm looking to add lean muscle. I don't need to really lose any more body fat, but I need to add lean muscle. And so when I calculate, when I put it in there, when I put the information in there that I'm looking to do, it actually calculated out how many grams of protein. You can see it says 214, fat 266. That's around 60% good dietary fat. And then the calories. Look at the calories, 34 or 3420. Well, I noticed this Carb Manager is actually calculating a little too much. So, which is okay, but that's just the way it works. And I personally cannot, I'm not at 3,400 calories a day to add lean muscle. I'm more I want to be more in the 2,400 calories a day. My fat gram isn't going to be as high, and my protein gram is going to be around 136, average about 136 grams of protein. Now, some days, guys, I'll run up to 200 grams. That's okay. That's on my my higher calorie days, and that's okay. But my carb intake is at 43, and that's for that's going to be for my higher calorie day. And I'm strictly organic veggies with lots of colorful salads. So on my higher calorie days, if I hit 43 grams of carbs that day, it's okay, because it's not going to throw me out of ketosis, because it's low glycemic carbs, very low. It's all veggies and salads. But most of the time, I won't hit 43 grams. I'll be at 20, I'll hit 30, maybe 35. That's just where I'm hitting. So if you look over here, guys, what's cool about this app is you're able to customize your own recipes or your own meals, which I have done. And I'll show you what I mean by that, and I'll even do one for you guys with a new recipe that I have that I'll be posting, and I'll be giving to you guys too. But if you look at this, you'll see you got breakfast, you got lunch, you got dinner, and you got snacks, and you can actually post your daily workout, which I don't do. But anyway, so let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how I do this. So for my first meal of the day, it's recommending me that I have 1,026 calories. And my carb intake should be 13 grams. It's not going to be that high, guys. I'm telling you. It calculates higher than you want it to. So you just want to make sure that you want to stay within your own customized calories and fat grams. So let's see what I have. So what I've done here, I'm going to add my breakfast to this. Now, guys, like I said, I have customized my own meals. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit here, and I'm going to hit my foods. When I hit my foods, these are the foods that I personally logged into the site and customized. And so what I had, let's see, where's it at here? Okay, here it is right here. So what I had was I had my, my protein shake. And my protein shake was basically a meal. And that's where you could see it, 752 calories. It has 46 grams of, I think it's, that's where the protein is. No, protein, it actually has almost 50 grams of protein. It's got 46 grams of fat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that, and I'm going to add it to my breakfast, and then I'm going to go out of it, and there it is. So if you look up here, here it is. It's calculated it out. So it's telling me that that one meal has 49 grams of protein, 46 grams of fat, and 752 calories, and it has 18 grams of carbs. Okay, so that's what I had for my first meal. Then for my second meal, I had 6 ounces of chicken. Now, all I have, see where it says search foods? All I'm going to do in here is I'm going to put in here 6 ounces of chicken. My K doesn't work, so I have to go down here and I have to hit this thing here. I dropped coffee on my keypad here and I ruined my K, so I have to do it manually. There we go. So I'm going to hit chicken. So chicken breast. Okay, so here we go. So chicken breast at 6 ounces. That's 53 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, and 294 calories. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. And I'm going to add that to the meal. And you will see what it does here. Let's scroll back up. And there we go. It added it to my protein, to my fat, and to my calories. So there's where I am. Okay, then between my second and dinner time, which I haven't had yet, but my snack, I had about 28 almonds. So let's put almonds in here. Roasted almonds. And let's put in, let's see, I had about, there's a half a cup. Almonds roasted, so it's a quarter cup. Let me see if I can, 1 serving. There we go. So roasted almonds with sea salt. That's exactly what I had. About 27 pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, this is for you, Deborah. Look how many carb grams are in 27 pieces of almonds. There's only 2 grams of carbs. So guess what? You can have, I mean, if you're going to have 28, Deborah, it's not going to really it's not going to cause any issue as far as your carbs. So you can go ahead and have that. I'm going to add that to my snack. Okay, well, let's see where it puts me up here now. Okay, so it's put me at 108 protein grams, 70 grams of fat, and 12 calories, and I'm still at 26 grams of carbs. Now, If you look at the little round thing here, I still have more fat than I do protein or carbs, and that's what I'm looking for. All right, now let's go to dinner time. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to actually customize a meal. This is a new recipe I'll be sending you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and customize it to myself because I'll be eating this meal more often. Okay, so I'm going to hit meals. I just hit meals. My meal recipe, I'm going to hit that. It brings it up here. All right, so these are all my meals that I personally put into this app. But I'm going to create a food. So let's create a food. And let's go ahead and add a photo to it. Let's see, what is it? Okay, so let's go to pictures. Let's go to... I think you guys are going to really enjoy this this recipe. This one here looks really good. Now, I haven't had it yet, so I'm going to try it tonight for dinner. Keto. There it is, right there. So I'm going to create a picture. Okay, so this is the meal I'll be making. It is actually it's called stuffed. What is it? Where am I going to put it? Let's see here. Let's go back in here. Pictures. Oh, I want to be there. Have patience with me, guys. I'm going to make sure you understand what I'm doing here. I'm just looking. All I'm doing here is looking for the title. What do I call it? What did I call this? Okay, stuffed. Okay, asparagus stuffed chicken. So that's what we're going to call it. So let's go back in here. Okay, food name. ASPARAGUS stuffed. And let me bring my scale over here. Stuffed chicken. And cheese, CHEESE. All right, so that's our title of this food. Okay, now let's go down here. Manufacturer name, there isn't none. Serving 1. Serving size, let's see here. Serving size, grams. I think this is going to be 8 grams. Let's see, gram size. No, I don't want that. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see, serving size. Where'd it go? Gram. There we go. How many grams? We're looking at it. Now, this is going to be about 8 grams. That's what this one is. All right. So, shoot, what's the calories on this? Calories. I got to figure out the calories. There's 0 carbs, total carbs. Oh no, wait, there's 3. All right, what do I got to do here? Eight grams. Okay, I know what I'm going to do here. Chicken breasts. Oh. Calories. Calories. Well, you know what? I'm going to go back You guys, I'm going to go ahead and do it a different way here. So I am going to go ahead and customize a recipe here, this here, but I'm not going to waste your time here. So I'm going to go back to the daily, and I'm going to do this way here just to make it easier. I don't want to confuse anybody here. So dinner time will be 8 ounces of chicken, 8 ounces of chicken. 8 ounces of chicken. So there we go. There's my 8 ounces of chicken. So let's go add that. We're going to add that. Okay, now we're going to go with asparagus. So let's go find asparagus. A-S-P-A-R-A, asparagus, fresh or roasted. No, let's go with fresh asparagus. It's going to be about, it's going to end up being about 1 cup. So let's go down to fresh asparagus. Fresh asparagus, 5 spears. So it's going to be about, the recipe calls for 3. There's 6. The recipe calls for 3. Okay, here we go, fresh. Okay, so the recipe calls for 3, but we're going to go with 4. So we're going to add 4. That's what the recipe calls for. So we added it to it. Now we're going to do a slice of, we're going to do some mozzarella cheese. It asks for that. O-M-O-Z-Z-A-R-E-L-L-A. Or G-I-L-A. Mozzarella slice. There we go. I want that. Okay, 1 slice. That's what we want. That's what we want. We're going to have 1 slice of that on there. There we go. And then we're going to add, the recipe calls for sun-dried tomatoes. So let's go back down here. The recipe calls for sun-dried tomatoes. Sun, T-R-I-E-D, tomato, sun-dried tomato. There we go. Factory sun-dried tomato. 3 pieces. Let's see, how do they cut down? Dry pack. Yeah, it's a dry pack. So sun-dried tomatoes, dry pack. That's what we want right there. We're going to hit that one. Bingo. All right, there we go. So there's my dinner. Oh, shoot, nope. I'm going to have a small salad with an avocado in it. That's right. So put in here a small green salad. Small green salad with a half of avocado. Mixed greens. I'll probably have to go with, I'll have to go with this. I'll have to go with mixed green salad. Get the green salad, about, that'll be about 4 cups. So I'll add that to it. And then I'll go with an avocado, half an avocado. 1/2 avocado. There we go. 1/2 of an avocado. And balsamic vinegar and oil dressing. Balsamic vinegar and oil, balsamic vinegar. There we go. There's balsamic. About 2 tablespoons. It's about right. See how easy this is, guys? There we go. So there's my dinner. So let's see how many calories my dinner is going to have. I'm going to have a total of 10 carbs, 77 grams of protein, 48 grams of fat, and it's going to be 809 calories. And I don't snack at night, so there we go. So I'm at 184 grams of protein. That's where I want to be. My fat grams are 117. That's okay. That's perfect. And my calories for the day is 2,026. That's where I want to be. And I'm only over 17 grams of carbs. But remember, these are all veggie carbs, so it doesn't really affect me at all. So that's how it works, guys. That's how simple it is. And so what happens is now when I do, when I'm fasting tomorrow, I'll be doing a 23-1 fast tomorrow. And so obviously my calories will only be probably about half of this, and the proteins will probably be half. So what I do is I figure out over a 7-day period how many grams of proteins. And like I said, I want to average for about 136 grams per day. It comes out to, I want to average probably 3/4 grams of protein per pound of body fat. That's kind of how you want it. If you're looking to add lean muscle, and if you're older, that's probably what you want to look at. 3/4 gram of protein per pound of body fat. But see, my fat grams are still higher than my protein on the chart here. So let me go back here. Let's go back. Let me go back to here. There we go. So guys, I hope this helped you a little bit. Like I said, for those of you that are just really having a hard time figuring out your how much grams, if you're bringing in enough protein grams, that seems to be the biggest issue when those of you are doing the alternate day fastings or you're following our programs, is making sure you're getting enough protein in. So guys, I hope this video helped you. We'll see you guys at the next video. Have a great day.